Last week, we eagerly readied our boat, putting the sails back on and tying up loose ends, all set to embark on another adventure at sea. But our plans were abruptly halted. Just as we were ready to set sail, fate threw a curveball. Hi, we're the James family.
Are you sick of your day-to-day life? Ever thought about doing something different?
Well, we did just that.
We bought an unfinished aluminium catamaran and we're fixing her up as we sail around the world.
Come along for the journey and click subscribe.
Daddy? Mommy? Charlie? James.
So do you guys hear that sound? That is a diver underneath the boat scraping our hull. And the best part about that is, it is neither myself nor Sam. So we are super stoked about that. With the sails securely in place and the boat fully prepped, the last task on our checklist was to have the hulls cleaned and primed for departure, scheduled in just a matter of days. Hull scrubs are the less glamorous side of boat life, but they are important because cleaning the hulls not only enhances the boat's performance by reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency, it also reduces the loads on ropes, riggings, and sails so that they will hopefully last a bit longer. There's the diver. She's cleaning the hull. He's cleaning the hull. Do you want to learn to dive when you're older?
Yeah.
Yeah? The last time that we scrubbed her bum was in the Whitsundays. That was a super fun day because not only did we scrape her bum, but we actually beached her. I think the thing that bothers me the most about hull scrubs is actually the little organisms that come off your hull, and there's these little tiny creatures and there's millions of them and they just get everywhere. I don't know how, but they just get into your underwear. They just get into your ears, they get into your nose, and on your clothing. You're just scraping off all these little tiny organisms and they're just sticking to like your clothing. Yeah, these little tiny things, they're very neat, but not neat when they're like in your ear making noises. Yes, I think I really enjoyed this type of hull scrub. And now guys, the last thing to do is drop the lines and leave. But you won't believe this, we are stuck in the marina for another week. Unforeseen circumstances arose when a sudden tooth emergency brought our departure plans to an unexpected standstill.
Okay, so I've just come back from the dentist and it's a little bit of a teachable moment for us probably. So what happened was I booked into a place in Townsville where trainee dentists go, and they learn, or they're in university and it's their placements and they get to work on people's teeth because it's it's the right price. But what's happened this time is it's probably wasn't the best choice for us because they didn't put a real filling in my tooth. They put a temporary filling in there and they wanted me to come back in a few days. But unfortunately the dentist isn't available this week. He's away next week on holidays and I can't actually go until the week after for him to look, make sure the tooth's okay, take out the temporary filling and put the real filling in. So when you work out what we're going to pay in marina fees, I probably should have gone to a real dentist in the end. But that's what's happening, and then I've got to go for another appointment after that to get another one removed. So it does mean we may be in the marina just slightly longer than we thought. But sorry if I'm lisping a bit. You know, sometimes it probably doesn't look like much, but it definitely feels very strange with the face being all numb. But yeah, while we're in the marina here, we'll keep cracking along with some jobs and see how we go.
While we felt a tad disappointed by the change in plans, staying on land for another week brought numerous positives. In fact, one of the silver linings that presented itself was that we'd be ashore for ANZAC Day, giving us the opportunity to engage in the day's festivities and observe the ANZAC parade alongside Charlie, which conveniently passed right by the marina. It turned out to be a perfectly timed arrangement. We were really lucky to be celebrating ANZAC Day in Townsville because Townsville has a significant military presence. There was an arrangement of military vehicles in the parade, from tanks to cars on the ground to helicopters and planes overhead. The choppers flew in formation low to the crowd and swooped by not just once, but a few times. The term ANZAC stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which were the troops sent to fight in Gallipoli during World War I. Today, ANZAC Day is a special day that commemorates all Australians and New Zealanders who served and died in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations, and their contribution and sufferings. ANZAC Day happens every year on April 25th because it is the anniversary of the landing of the ANZACs on the Gallipoli Peninsula during World War I. Charlie's favorite part were the ANZAC biscuits. These biscuits are a traditional sweet treat that were first made during World War I by families of soldiers serving, and the biscuits were designed to be long-lasting and sturdy so that they could be sent to soldiers overseas. Sam's favorite part is two-up, which is a traditional Australian gambling game that is commonly played on ANZAC Day. Gambling is legal in Australia, but it is restricted to certain venues with certain licenses. But on ANZAC Day, after noontime, two-up is allowed to be played legally in all venues. While it's a solemn occasion, it's also a time to celebrate the ANZAC spirit, which includes qualities like courage, mateship, and resilience. And some communities have special events like sporting competitions or picnics to celebrate these qualities and have fun together. It's a way of honoring soldiers' memories while also enjoying time with friends and family. Following ANZAC Day, we dove back into boat jobs, making the most of our time in the marina, all while awaiting the dentist appointment to address the unexpected tooth crisis. Okay, so today we're putting on some film over top of all the hatches. I'll take you guys with me. We've trialed a few products on the windows. So basically what happened with the first stuff that we tried on, the sun just sort of melted it and it just glued itself to the window and was separating from itself. So that stuff wasn't good. So that came off. We've now tried this stuff and this stuff is amazing. So now we are doing all the hatches, and the hatches are coming out amazing. This looks really, really good. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'll put the link in the description below to the stuff that we bought, because we bought it off AliExpress and it's $32 a roll, and the roll has 6 meters on it. So it's really good value, and we've already trialed it for you and it's really good stuff. So if you want it, it's in the link to below. And all that's left now is to cut the edges of this one, and then we're done. A little pro tip that we've figured out is use a ruler and like an X-Acto knife, and just use the ruler along the edges to get nice straight lines like this. Yeah, after this one, they are all done. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying our videos and would like to help support us making videos and content, consider joining our Patreon family. The link is in the description below the video. And don't forget to click those like and subscribe buttons, and we will see you all next week.